So one day I woke up. It's a good way to start the day. And I woke up with my good friend Amnesia. She's a very plump girl. We were all snuggled in under the tree. And my sister, Dippy Poo. Her name is really Diphtheria Cholera, but I call her my Dippy Poo. No, I don't call her, oh God, I call her my Dippy Poo. She's my Dippy Poo. And I said to her, hello, and she said, good morning, Longstocking, because that's my name. She said, good morning, it's time to go to work. And I said, Dippy, what? Who are you? What? Meanwhile, Amnesia had disappeared. I don't know where she got to. And my sister, my sweet sister, said, your name is Longstocking, you're my sister, you're Brownie, we've got to go to work. And I looked at her and I said, I don't know who you are, small, dippy preacher, but I'm not a brownie. And she said, oh really? Well, what are you then? And I said, I'm a fairy. Who doesn't want to be a fairy, right? She said, you're not a fairy. And I said, well, prove it. All right, how do you think she proved it? What do you think she did? How could I not be a fairy? This is the interactive part of our conversation.
No wings.
You're right. I didn't have wings. Nothing on my back but back. And so I cried for about 5 seconds and I said, you're right. I don't have wings. But I could still be a fairy. And she said, you could not be a fairy. I said, you're right, I cannot be a fairy. Do you know why I could not be a fairy as well as no wings? I don't have pointed ears.
Oh, okay.
I have cute perky ears, but they're not really pointy. Well, that was 2 strikes. And then I realised the kicker why I could not be a fairy. Do you want to know what it was?
Hi.
I'm not covered head to toe in glitter. Do you know glitter? It's a fairy disease. It's an STD really. It gets everywhere. It gets in your nethers. It never leaves. I'm saying this because I have friends. I don't know. Yes, it's an FTD. It's a fairy disease. Yes, very good. I'm going to keep that now.
There we go.
And so I was sad again, and I said, all right, fine, I'm not a fairy. Maybe I'm a hobbit. Well, she laughed at me. I mean, she just flat out laughed at me. And she said, you're not a hobbit. And I said, why? All right, who knows why I'm not a hobbit? Somebody.
You're far too tall.
Merry and Pippin were tall. You're right, I'm tall. Why else couldn't I be a hobbit? Anybody, come beside him. It's like he's seen my show.
The furry feet. No furry feet.
I do not have furry feet. Very good. I didn't even have electrolysis. They're not furry at all. Do you know why else I couldn't be a hobbit? It was really, really sad. As you can tell, I like to eat. Hobbits like to eat. I like breakfast, I like lunch, I like supper, I like brunch, I like dessert, I like late night snacks. I like all of it, but if you don't eat 11sies and you don't eat second breakfast, they don't let you into their club, nasty hobbitsies. I like you. You should come to all my shows. So we had a moment, and she said to me, Longstocking, what do you want to do right now? And I said, I want to go back to sleep. She said, no. And I said, I want to play my fiddle. And she said, no. And I said, well, if you don't have any cheese, I kind of want to go and clean someone's house. You're all looking at me like I'm crazy, but it's true. I wanted to go and clean. I wanted to go and find a mess and tidy it up. And she said, come with me. And I listened for the stench of the first house that we could find, and I found it. And it was their house. It was awful when I got there. I mean, really. 16 cats in one bedroom. But we cleaned it. All overnight, overday. It was easy peasy. And we left. And she said, don't you feel better? And I said, I do feel better. I must be a brownie. And she said, exactly. And then she handed me our business card, which is Longstocking, well, Dippy and Longstocking at your service. Brownie cleaners. And I went, you know, you've just given me this first thing in the morning. 2:15. That was the story of how I remembered I was a brownie. This is where you laugh and clap.